Hi everyone, this is Rashesh Bapodra from MMP Filtration Private Limited. As promised, we are happy to back again with a new filter winding machine, which is a SMARTWIND 360 20-inch cartridge machine. But this time we are also proudly introduce our not a 2 spindle with a 3 spindle in one machine. That is the USP of our SMARTWIND 360 degree 20-inch cartridge machine. There is a great demand of the 20-inch cartridge in the market in the filter segment of the 20-inch cartridge. So we are come with a 3 spindle in one machine to cut down our operating costs, just because operating costs are increasing day by day. The machine is very easy to operate. We are going to show you how the machine is running and how we can operate the machine easily. Let's have a look at the machine operation. At the present days, we are used to with the 2 spindle. Now we are operating a 3 spindle machine. That is interesting to know how we can run the machine of the 3 spindle 20-inch cartridge. Let me show you the operation. There is a green button here. You just press, machine starts. And the second spindle, which is a middle spindle, there is also a green button. You just press the green button, machine starts. And the bottom spindle which is a third spindle, just press the green button and machine starts. You can see the total 3 spindle is running in the one machine, SMARTWIND 360 degree machine. We are giving you the independency to create your own design with 3 different spindles. Now I am going to display the design of 3 different spindles. I am just going to stop the machine. The red color button, the machine will stop. Now you can see the top spindle design. It's totally different. And the second spindle design is compared to first spindle is different. And the third spindle design is totally different of the top spindle, and the middle spindle is totally different with the third spindle. This is an independency in SMARTWIND 360 degree 20-inch cartridge machine. As we see the 3 spindle machine with the 3 individual spindle with the new design, and you can see I am just pressing the red color button to stop the machine manually. But there is not required to stop the machine manually. There is a sensor based wheel which is a certain cartridge odometer is achieved. The sensor will just move and machine will stop. The wheel is about to touch now. The wheel is moving. Here is a stop, machine stops automatically. The second spindle, you can see the wheel is about to touch. The wheel is sensor based wheel is moving and the machine stops. And the third spindle, the sensor based wheel is about to touch. The wheel is moving and sensor detect and machine stops. As you can talk about a 3 spindle 20-inch cartridge machine, so we have a 3 yarn packages for winding the 20-inch cartridge. You can see a yarn passing from a ceramic. There is a number of ceramic pipes. The more the number of zigzag from the ceramic we have, the more tension we get in the cartridge and the lesser number of the zigzag, we get a lesser number of tension. If you require a more tension in the yarn, you can set between this SS set through the yarn, you can get a more tension with clock and anti-clockwise wheel. Now you can pass from the limit switch over here. We have a facility when the yarn cuts, the machine will stop automatically. So we need to pass the yarn from the limit switch, then a guide from the SS rod. So this particular section is for tension, and similarly for the middle spindle and the top spindle, the tension units are remaining the same as the third spindle. As we can learn how to start a 3 spindle machine and operate the machine, we are already seen a yarn passing system. We already seen a tension unit also. Now I am going to show you the how touch panel working. Now I am showing a SMARTWIND 360-degree 20-inch cartridge machine touch panel operating system. You can just press the screen, you will see a by default screen. Here you can see a spindle number 1, 2 and 3, which is the top spindle, middle spindle and the bottom spindle. You can see a RPM, which we can set a layer by layer RPM we can set. This is a layer count. As we spoke earlier, the machine is a multi-layer, so we can set a 3 different layer in a one cartridge. This is a ratio, which is a 3 different layer, which we have a 3 different ratios are there. And this is a on or a trip machine. This is a symbol of the yellow, it means a machine will run, about to start the machine, it's okay. If it is a red color, you can say this is a trip, just because we are not start the machine, just because we have a error in a displaying machine. I am going to see the error display page. You can see a spindle number 1, 2 and 3 different type of spindle we have, and we have a different kind of errors we have. You can see a yarn cut error, so we need to down the limit switch, the error is off. Now the machine is okay for run. I am going to see the other type of error. I am just showing that the spindle number 1 cam rotation over count. This is a wrong ratio, which is a layer 1. It's about getting error. Spindle number ratio for layer 2, ratio for layer 3. If we have calculate over count in 3 different layers, the error will display here. The fourth error is a cam servo alarm. If we have any miss happen in the cam shaft, the error will display here. And the filter servo, which is a core shaft, if we have mishandling in the core shaft, the error display just here. Yarn cut we already spoke about, and this is a stop or push button error. You can see I am just pushing the stop button. You can display a trip of the stop button. This is a spindle number 1, which is 7 types of error. Similarly, in spindle number 2 and the spindle number 3 are the same similar errors you can get from the error display page. Now we are going to home and understand the different page. You can see a system button here. You can just press the system button. You got a password. Just enter the password and press here. Now this is a main screen to operate the 3 spindle. Home button, spindle number 1, which is the top spindle, and the recipe of the top spindle. Spindle number 2 and the recipe of the spindle number 2, spindle number 3 and the recipe of the spindle number 3. I am going to show the button inside the page. We are pressing the spindle number 1 to display a whole box. Here you can see a blue marked bracket. The blue marked bracket is displaying that we need to enter a number of amount which we require, the input recipe number. Before I explain this page, we are going back to the system. We are understand the recipe page of the spindle number 1 first. I'm just press the spindle number 1 recipe. You can see here we have a first entry of the rhombus on main axle. Rhombus per round, cartridge length which is a predefined 20 inch just because we have showing a 20 inch cartridge machine. Yarn distance, tube OD, micron pattern. You can see we already spoke about rhombus on main axle. What is a rhombus on main axle? You can say it's a lengthwise diamond also. We just count, this is a diamond pattern in a 20 inch cartridge. We just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and a half. This is we called rhombus on main axle, or we can say it's a lengthwise diamond. We talk about rhombus per round, or we can say it's a circumferential diamond. You can see it's a diamond pattern. We are just calculating a circumferential diamond. You just see this is a one diamond and the second diamond. So the cartridge is designed for rhombus on main axle, or we can say it's a lengthwise diamond is 14 and a half, and the rhombus on per round we can say it's a circumferential diamond, the designed by 2 diamond circumferential. So we can say it's a cartridge designed by 14.5 by 2. So we entered rhombus on main axle with a 14.5, and the rhombus per round we calculate a 2 diamond in a circumference. Now you can see it's a cartridge length. The machine is predefined by 20 inch cartridge. The machine is for 20 inch cartridge production. So you do not change a 20 inch and you cannot change a 20 inch data. I'm going to show you the yarn distance as compared with 2 different cartridges. First I will show you the rhombus on main axle and rhombus on per round. You can say it's a lengthwise diamond or circumferential diamond. So first cartridge is about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and half diamonds. Second cartridge is a lengthwise diamond. We calculate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The third option, we do not require to enter a 20 inch cartridge just because the machine is by default is a 20 inch cartridge, though we already predefined 20 inch in a cartridge bracket. Now the fourth is the yarn distance, which we will calculate in the 2 different cartridges. I am just showing the difference. The yarn thickness is a yarn distance of the cartridge we required. The first cartridge you will see there is no gap between 2 yarn, and the second cartridge you can see it's about a yarn thickness distance between 2 yarn. So this is the yarn distance we can enter in the yarn distance bracket. After the yarn distance we have entered a tube OD, or we can say it's a core outer diameter, which will be getting from here. We can calculate the core OD, or we can say it's a tube OD. We just entered the amount of the tube OD or core OD in this bracket. Last but not the least, it's a micron pattern. Which micron pattern we define? It's like a 5 micron, 1 micron, or your own design micron. The whole recipe is saved with the micron pattern number. If I can say it's a 2 micron, the micron pattern saved with the 2 micron. I am just adding the yarn distance is about 2 mm and the tube body is about 38 mm. The saved 11, recipe number 11, it's saved with the 2 micron pattern. The parameters are saved. Here you can see a yellow marked background of the recipe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. This is a predefined MMP on micron pattern design with showing the 5 micron, 10 micron, 15 micron, 25 micron, 1 micron and 50 micron. You cannot change any time in this bracket. You cannot allow to change the details. This is a predefined MMP Filtration Private Limited on design. Apart from this, from this recipe number 7, 8, 9, 10, and the next you can press the next button and you will see a recipe number 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. So we can say from the 7 to onwards 15 you can add your own micron pattern design. From recipe number 7 to recipe number 15 you can enter your parameter, you can design your own cartridge with your required micron pattern, and you also save your micron pattern number by adding some number. You can say 9 micron or you can say 150 micron. You can add. We talk about rhombus per round, or we can say it's a circumferential diamond. You can see it's a diamond pattern. We are just calculating a circumferential diamond. You just see this is a one diamond and the second diamond. So the cartridge is designed for rhombus on main axle, or we can say it's a lengthwise diamond is 14 and half, and the rhombus on per round we can say it's a circumferential diamond, the designed by 2 diamond circumferential. So we can say it's a cartridge designed by 14.5 by 2. So we entered rhombus on main axle with a 14.5, and the rhombus per round we calculate a 2 diamond in a circumference. Now you can see it's a cartridge length. The machine is predefined by 20-inch cartridge. The machine is for 20-inch cartridge production. So you do not change a 20-inch and you cannot change the 20-inch data. I'm going to show you the yarn distance as compared with 2 different cartridges. Hope you guys are understanding the touch, how to operate the touch screen for a SMARTWIND 360-degree 20-inch cartridge machine. Now I'm going to show you the video to changing the layer with entering the particular layer and the 3 different type of speed we are adding in the touch screen. You can just check the video. Now we show you the 3-layer machine with entering the 3 different type of layer in the spindle number 1, 2 and 3 data. I'm just going to show you the spindle number 1. We already set the predefined recipe of the 3 different layer with the layer count of 20, 20, 20. Just show you how the machine runs. Similarly, the spindle number 2 we already set the predefined recipes, and the spindle number 3 we already set the predefined recipes are there. We are adding this 3 different type of speed with the 3 different layers. You just check the video. I'm going to start a SMARTWIND 360-degree multi-layer 20-inch production of the start. Spindle number 1, spindle number 2 also starts, and the spindle number 3 are also start. You can see the different pattern, different micron design in 3 different spindle. You just see the design. You can see a spindle number 1, RPM of the layer 1 counts of the spindle number 1, spindle number 2 RPM and the spindle number 2 layer count starting, as similar spindle number 3 also. You just change the second layer, just start the count over, and the second layer it starts. The speed are increasing in the layer 2 as we define in this layer 2. Very soon the layer 2 are also changing in spindle number 2. After 20 count it's changed. You can see it's changed, and the speed also vary. Now you can see all the layers are changed as we entered the counts. The pattern are also changed in the 3 spindle. Individual spindle we just changed the design. The production already started. Very soon the counts are over, the machine will stop automatically. The machine production of 20-inch cartridge is incomplete without talking about a jumbo filter winding. We are just setting a 4.5-inch cartridge diameter. You just see the production of 3 different spindle in 20-inch with different micron pattern. Very soon the 3 spindle 20-inch cartridge, 4.5-inch cartridge is ready. We are just showing the 3 different design. You can produce at a time, you can produce a jumbo filter cartridge in all the 3 spindle with a different design, different micron rating. As we see, 4.5-inch cartridge, jumbo cartridge. We also given a facility to produce a 6-inch jumbo cartridge in the same machine. We already start the production for a 6-inch jumbo cartridge. You gonna see. You can see the 6-inch diameter of this 20-inch jumbo cartridge. It is about 150 mm. Is just about to stop the machine. The roller is running. The machine stops. Very soon the second spindle 6-inch cartridge, it's about 150 mm. Its roller is just touching. The sensor based roller is just about to touch the cartridge of 6-inch diameter. Rolling the roller, just turning the roller, and the machine stops. The third spindle, 6-inch diameter, is 150 mm. The sensor based roller is about to touch, and roller turning, the machine stops. The 6-inch diameter of the jumbo cartridge, 150 mm diameter, 10 micron pattern, a 15 micron pattern in a middle spindle, and the 5 micron pattern in a top spindle. So we already given independency to you to produce a 3-layer with 3 different design, with different speed, with the different layer. This is SMARTWIND 360 20-inch cartridge multi-layer 3 spindle machine for you. The production stopped, and now we are unload the cartridge. Just pull out the yarn, lift the back lever up, lift the cam box up, pull out the cartridge, and the cartridge is ready to serve the market. 4.5-inch jumbo cartridge, 20-inch. The production of the 6-inch 20-inch cartridge is about ready. We are unloading the cartridge. Pull out the brake lever up, cam box lift up, and pull out the cartridge. 6-inch diameter 150 mm 20-inch cartridge is ready to serve the market. Now I am going to show you the different diameter cartridges and with different pattern. different micron pattern, you can say. A 20-inch 1 micron pattern, 20-inch 5 micron pattern, 20-inch 15 micron pattern with the 2.5-inch diameter. This is a jumbo 4-inch cartridge diameter with 5 micron pattern, 3-layer production also. .5-inch diameter jumbo cartridge of 20-inch with 10 micron pattern. Last but not the least, 20-inch jumbo 6-inch diameter cartridge production is coming out from this machine, SMARTWIND 360-degree 20-inch filter winding machine. This is a new generation SMARTWIND 360-degree 20-inch filter winding machine with the 3 different spindle. You already seen the first spindle is producing 6-inch diameter jumbo cartridge. The middle spindle, which is spindle number 2, is producing a 4.5-inch diameter, or you can say 4-inch diameter, and the third spindle also producing the 2.5-inch diameter, which is a slim cartridge. We can say it's a popular size in the filter market. So this is a machine which you can produce a different kind of micron pattern. You can design different diameter you can produce at a time, and the multi-layer option for different micron pattern. I am going to show you the other part of the machine, which is the electronic parts, how the machine controlled. I am just showing the details to you. As we spoke earlier, this is a 3 spindle 20-inch machine. It's controlled by 2 different servos. This is the core shaft and this is a cam shaft. Core shaft servo and the cam shaft servo. This is a combination of a 2 servo to create your own design, and your micron rating pattern you can design in the machine through the PLC. This is the top spindle, which is a spindle number 1 servo system. This is the spindle number 2, which is the middle spindle, the servo system remaining the same as the spindle number 1, and the spindle number 3 is remain the system 2 servos of the core shaft and the cam shaft remaining the same. All 6 servos controlled with the single phase power, so you no required for a 3-phase power connection. Here you can see the 6 stabilizer to control a servo motor. There is a PLC 1, PLC 2. The PLC 1 control a 2 spindle, and the PLC number 2 is control the 3rd spindle. This is again a combination of the 2 PLC to create your own design with your own micron rating. You can see the main MCB here. The main MCB and spindle number 1, 2 and 3 individual MCBs given. Obviously if you want to start all 3 spindle, you switch on the all 3 MCBs and the main power button. If you want to if you want to produce the 2 in the 2 spindle, you just switch on the 2 MCBs, and if you want to a single spindle, you want to running the single spindle, you just switch on the single MCB as well. Apart from the electronic, from the PLC, servo stabilizer, power supplier and the servo system, we are giving you a Wi-Fi support from the India at our place from India. We are giving you the router system and the antenna of the Wi-Fi support. You just see the antenna. So you will get a 24/7 support from the MMP for this machine. So this is a SMARTWIND 360-degree 20-inch filter cartridge machine with 3 spindle and the multi-layer option. Hope you like the video and enjoy the video. If you want to more information about the filter winding machine, visit our website www.mmpfilter.com. One thing I would like to say you, if you use a SMARTWIND 360-degree machine with the SMARTWIND, the opportunity in this machine are limitless. Thank you.